Hi, it's Cecilia Elias from Moxie Mind and Body Pilates Studio. Today I'm practicing in my home studio because we're all doing a lot of social distancing these days. And in the spirit of March Madness, I wanted to share with you a little bit of apparatus in April. So today at home, I'm working out on my wall unit from Pilates Designs. The wall unit is an abbreviated version of the full Cadillac. So I can't do everything that would happen overhead using the canopy or using the trapeze, but I can do anything that would happen at either end of the Cadillac. We're just putting those two ends together into the wall unit. So today we'll be doing the lying arm springs. And if you don't have a wall unit or a springboard or a guillotine or a Cadillac where you can do those arm springs, you can have your roommate, here's my little roommate Murray, you can have your roommate, your spouse, your child hold a theraband for you. Hold it, I'm using the lowest hook on the Cadillac or the wall unit, so it doesn't have to be very high. It is definitely about 1.5 feet, I believe 19 inches off of the ground. So they can hold that, pull it tight so you have something to give you some resistance so that you can connect your shoulder and reach your arms long. So that's how you can practice at home with me. I'm going to show a variation using a yoga strap in a studio situation. If I had access to the short box bars, those bars about this wide, I would use one of those bars instead. At home, I only have the gondola pole and I don't need a 6 foot long pole for this. That's just a little much. So I'm using this because I have tendonitis in this left elbow very badly, and if I can use the strap to help me gauge my arm distance, it closes the chain in the exercise for me, so it gives me even more something to push into other than just the springs. And the closed chain means it's going to be stable at this end as well as this end, not one-on-one kind of thing. So that's going to set up my alignment for the first few exercises, and then when I take it away, I shouldn't feel my elbow so much as if I just went on my own intuition and let my arms go wild. Right, so using the strap or a bar if you like. It also works great for people whose arms don't move evenly or for people whose arms like to go in and out, right? So have your strap handy if you're using it. If you don't want to use it, you don't have to. You can also use a tie if you don't have a strap or a bar. I'm going to have my feet just in the mat a little bit. If you are taller, your feet might go slightly off. Just play with the resistance also. So if it's too much, you scoot back. If it's not enough, you scoot forward. So I've got my hands in the handles. Before I grab my strap, I just want to make note that if your hand does not touch both ends, you want to make sure that it is centered. You're trying to have equal space in each side of your fist between your skin and the leather, right? So grab your strap or your bar if you're using it. Pull it apart so it is snug, shoulder width apart or armpit width apart. Good, so I don't want to let it go side to side. I don't want to let it loosen. Let's do some arm lifts and lowers. I've got my shoulders into the mat, my body long on the mat, so I'm not going to grip. I'm going to stay long. Inhale, reach the arms long and low. Exhale and lift. And keep going. Reach out and reach to lift. So my shoulders are staying rooted into my back. And my arms are reaching out into that strap. I'm trying to keep my neck long, my ribs in, and my legs to the midline. Let's stay low and take some triceps. Press. So bending, keeping my strap tight, and so are you if you're using it. Inhale on the press, exhale on the bend. Now notice I'm not bringing my elbows all the way to the mat, and I'm doing that because I would have to then break my legs to straighten my arms all the way. I don't want to end up with my arms in a nice long line, keeping my shoulders back. So sometimes when people get their elbows to their mat, they throw those arms down and then this happens, right? So we want to keep those shoulders broad, the neck long. Okay, that's enough triceps. Use the strap or bar if you have it. Arms up, and let's work like we still have that extra help reach the arms and make a slow big circle. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now with the springs, what's really nice is you can hear, or maybe you can even see if you're watching, unevenness. So I can hear if one spring closes before the other. So for instance, I'll exaggerate it. Mine might go like left then right, right? I want to keep it nice and smooth. So even half a second before the other one is still too soon. They want to go equals. Now let's do snow angels, arms out to the side. Make sure the arms aren't below the mat because then you're not connected to anything. You just kind of let your shoulders go. So the arms will be slightly lifted. We want to keep soft elbows. So if I totally turn the eyes of my elbows up to the ceiling, I've locked my elbow there, and then I'm just going to be working in my joints, which is no good at all. So I want to soften the elbows. I want to keep the handles as if they're candlesticks, so they're straight up to the ceiling. My shoulders connect to my back. My body's long from head to toe. My chest is broad. Waist is pulling in. Inhale, sweep the arms. Exhale, open. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, and again, are my springs landing at the same time? I know for me, my left arm is not my strong arm, so if I'm not careful, that left one is going to snap in place sooner than the right. One more, and open, and let's let it go. So those are some basic arm springs. Grab your elbow, take a big circle to one side, maybe do 2 or 3 and then reverse it. And I'm going to take a roll up to sit so that I can thank you all for practicing with me today. And I hope you are safe and well during this time of social distancing. If you want to play along with Apparatus April, you can post maybe a Pilates meme using the apparatus, post a picture of yourself if you have any apparatus to play with, or maybe you get a new toy in the mail you want to show everyone, a magic circle, a toe corrector, something like that. Use the hashtag Apparatus April, and don't forget to like and subscribe on Moxie's YouTube channel, and we look forward to seeing you again in the studio soon. In the meantime, check out our website, find out how to sign up for group classes online or maybe a one-on-one online. No matter what, just keep moving. Stay safe.